All right, guys, so we are back at Elevated Restyling in Livonia, and we're here to pick up the Mustang. I dropped it off yesterday to go ahead and get the hood rewrapped. So we made some changes to the graphic. They made the red a little bit darker to match the car better, and we also kind of added some kind of black texture to make it look a little bit tattered, a little bit worn. So we're gonna go pick it up, show it to you guys right now. All right, fellas, here she is in all her glory. So what we did with this wrap on the rewrap was the main issue was that the original wrap didn't go far enough down to cover the entire front of the hood here. So that was my biggest concern. I would have just left it, had that have been okay. But so anyway, they printed out the new one a bit longer. I also said, hey, can we kind of add an effect, to make it look a little bit, tattered or whatever. So they kind of added this black on there, which I wasn't super sure about at first, but I actually like it. I think it kind of ties in with like all the other black on the car. It looks pretty cool. And then the other kind of big thing that they weren't happy with, and I didn't care so much, but I'm glad they fixed it, is we went darker on the red to kind of match better on the body, because they had kind of a pure, regular, like actual red. And then the car, though, is actually kind of like a brownish red. So what it ended up doing was it was making the red stripes look orange. And so now it looks way better, matches a lot better. I mean, it's not an exact match, but that's fine. Like, I never expected it to exactly match the paint. So really, really, really close. I dig it. They also went a little bit more on the creamier side with the white to kind of tone that down too. So it's just not as bright. And I think overall, it just looks way, way better. It just matches the car better. Man, I'm just super stoked with how it came out. So Elevated Restyling in Livonia, those guys really, really, really hooked it up, took care of me. So I'm thinking maybe one thing I might do in the future, just kind of one idea, is getting the duckbill spoiler. I think it's like the saline spoiler that a lot of you guys have. And maybe I'll get that thing wrapped also with kind of like the matching, flag theme, same thing. That would kind of carry it back. But anyway, we'll see. That'll be down the road. Not planning on doing that anytime soon. What else? Oh, also yesterday, my wheel stripes came in the mail, so got the wheel stripes put on. You guys have seen me install those before, so I didn't even film that, but you can watch my 65 Mustang video. I'll post it up somewhere, but you can watch me install those. Real simple. Literally took me like 15 minutes to do all four wheels. And actually, I bought a kit that says, I think it said like 16 to 18 inch wheels, but it did fit the 15s back here. I was a little bit worried it might not work, but totally worked, because my 65 Mustang had 16 inch wheels. So it fit that. I figured, 15's close. And sure enough, $10, it fit both. So I'll put the link for that down below in case you guys want to buy it. But they have a bunch of different colors. These are also reflective too. So at night when you get the lights on them, kind of light the whole wheel up. But the car's starting to turn out to have a lot of the same kind of theme going, almost like the 65 Mustang, where it's, the red with some black and same blue wheel stripes that I put on there. So I'm really, really, really digging the way that she is turning out. So the next thing I've got to do is put on these, I bought some Daystar hood pins. So I'm going to have to get started with those, and I'll walk you guys through that. And then the other thing I have on order, won't be here for a few days, is I ended up finding kind of a replacement badge for this guy, which is really hard to do because no one really makes an exact one of these. If you have the larger badges, there's tons of options. You can get like cool Ford flag designs, blah, blah, blah. So what I found was a one that's like maybe 1 inch bigger. It's really similar in size, but it's basically a black flag. So once that comes, we'll pop that off, get that put on there. And then I think aesthetically from the outside, at least for this year, we'll be pretty much done.
Now you're just showing off.
All right, guys, that's going to be it for this one. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you guys on the next one.